What's up, family? Hey, today we're going to do a video and it's going to be entitled Solidarity. Now, if we look up the word solidarity, we know it simply means unity or individuals with a common interest. Or more importantly, that's something you could be familiar with, mutual respect and support, mutual support amongst each other, meaning I do for you, you do for me. You know the old axiom, you scratch my back, I scratch your back. It takes one hand to wash the other. We're familiar with all these terms, but we also familiar with how family members and friends, when you do for them, they always got excuses when it's time for them to reciprocate the respect back. Aren't you familiar with that out there, family, folks? You're very familiar with that. We so familiar with it. We got those certain family members and friends that the simple mere mention. Now, remember, I love to throw a word out there for y'all. Now, in this case, this is a small word. It may sound like something sophisticated. But the word mere just simply means the smallest or slightest. So now let's go back to my statement. The mere mention of certain family members and name, you don't want nothing to do with them. You know what I'm talking about. The mere mention of that certain cousin, when your auntie says, oh, yeah, we're going to have this event and your cousin supposed to be, you be like, no. He's the one y'all counting on? No, I don't want nothing to do with it. If you counting on him, I don't want nothing to do with it. Because you know how cousin such and such is. He always got doggone excuses. He never followed through with nothing. All he do is take, but don't give nothing back. And these are the type of people you got to just cut your losses with them. Just simply cut your losses with them. Because the more you keep dealing with them, the more they're going to always have doggone excuses for you. Now remember, if you do have somebody in your life that you have solidarity with, cherish that and keep that bridge tight and strong. You don't break that. You don't come up with dumb excuses. Oh man, this came up. Oh man, I don't even do this for my family, but you did this with me. You took something from me, but when it came time for you to reciprocate the respect back, you got all these doggone excuses. See, excuses is something we must not tolerate. You must learn to build up yourself with integrity where you say, I'm not tolerating people's nonsense. Point blank. I'm not tolerating it because it will do nothing but give you a headache that you don't need. And you got to also remember, sometimes you got family members and friends. It's almost as if they try to purposely sabotage something that you got going on. You know, they'll volunteer their services to help you out, but all along, they got an actual hidden agenda they're going to hit you up with later. Oh, man, such and such came out. I ain't going to be able to do this. Matter of fact, I got a great example for you. I remember years ago, me and my wife was throwing our annual cookout like we normally do, our annual anniversary cookout.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'll never forget that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
yes.
It was a friend that we met overseas that happened to live close by us. Anyway, she invited us over to her function and this and that. Kept asking, oh, y'all come. We went, had a good time, this and that. Everything was nice. Turns out, this young female, she do DJing. So we had invited.
She was in the process of being a DJ.
Yeah, no, she actually had the equipment and everything. Yeah. She was saying how she never did a big function. And we had invited her to our function that was coming up in the next 2 to 3 months. Mm-hmm. So she go on and on with saying, oh, yo, do you mind I DJ at your function? And we told her, we said, yo, that sounds cool, but we got everything set up already. We've been doing this for years. She said, oh, no. She was very adamant. Mm-hmm. Very persistent. She was very adamant with saying, no, please let me DJ at your function. I would love to do. That'll be my gift to you guys. And we was like, I mean, like you said, we good, but I mean, are you sure you really want to do that? She's like, yeah, I'm sure, I definitely. And I was like, listen, we normally don't try to rely on others because we don't want anything to get in the way of them following through with their words of integrity. And she go, no, I guarantee I'll be there, and we do we're going to have so much fun. I got all kind of music. She went on and on about all this, what she going to do. Now, it came to the actual day of our event. Do you know, we told her we start at 3 o'clock. So she should have been here early that morning or late that night getting stuff set up, right? But instead, we commence with our function like we always do. And do you know, an hour into the damn function, she gives us a call and says, hey, listen, are y'all still having that function? What do you mean, are we still having it? We having it right now. Yeah. We don't let people delay us from what we're going to do. That's part of our success. We do not let other people delay us from our functions. So I said, yeah, we continue. She said, oh, I'm sorry, but my boss called me this morning and asked me, did I want to do some overtime today? And I wanted to make that money, so I went in. So I told her, I said, you know what, enjoy yourself. But yeah, we out here. But look, I'm doing stuff right now. I'll get with you later. So you see my point? Why would you commit to me to something only to not show up, and then you commit it to someone else over what you committed to me for? It's as if you purposely trying to sabotage me. But that don't work with me because, see, I always have a contingency plan, but in this case, I didn't need a contingency plan. It's just that I know bullshitters when I see them and when I'm around them. And pardon my language, but y'all know what I'm talking about. We kids here. I mean, we're not kids here. We're mature here. You probably could hear the little bit of hostility in my voice, a little bit, the anger rather, because it really bothers me when you're dealing with BS people. And like I said, the title of this video is Solidarity. Remember, if you have somebody that's there for you and always have been, don't burn that bridge. Actually, make that bridge stronger. But those family members, like I said, the mere mention of certain people's names, you don't want nothing to do with them. Because you know, every time you deal with them, it's nothing but negative bull crap and excuses. And we don't want that. We want to be positive, folks. And remember, you got to surround yourself with positive people.
That's right.
But do not be fooled by people, wolves that's in sheep's clothing. They make you think that they down with you, but all along they have a hidden agenda to sabotage you. So let's be smart, folks. As I always say, let's be productive. Remember, solidarity. And if you only have solidarity within your small circle, that's cool. It don't matter if you got 1, 5, or more. If these are the ones you can count on, you stick to that. When you try to go more than that, you see how people will upset and disappoint you all the time. And you don't want that. You want people that you can count on. You understand? That's what y'all want. You want solidarity. People you know. I ain't got no doubt in my mind. When I call this person, boom, they there. When I need this done, bam, I'm there. And you know what? I reciprocate that exact respect back to them. When they call me, whoa. Let me go take care of this for old boy. Oh, my homegirl called me. Let me go do this. I don't care how small or how big. Matter of fact, we're going to go with small. If a person cannot be there for you for something that's so small and minute, what in the world make you think you could count on them for something big?
Exactly.
This is a real simple thing here, folks. This is very simple. You ain't got to do a lot of hard analytical thing, left side brain thinking to figure this out. This is very simple. If you can't count on somebody for something so doggone small that you ask of them, you best believe you can't count on them for something big. So you cut them off and you deal with the people who you know you can count on, because that's your backbone. And if it's a small, that's cool. If it's only a small few, that's cool. Stick with what's solid. Therefore, we're the word we dealing with, solidarity. You stick with solid things. You don't deal with BS people.
That's right.
And on that note, folks, I'm going to let y'all go. Let's be productive. Peace.